Hey, Chris from the Mighty Decibel here. Welcome back. It's the last Thursday of the month. You know what that means. It's time to name our albums of the month for October 2022 across 4 categories: extreme metal, doom, hard and heavy, and hardcore punk. And as usual, we'll start with the extreme metal category and split that into 3, first of which being black metal. And we got 4 albums to talk about, of which the first one is a shout out. So if you like some melody in your blackness, I suggest you check out Ionic Tempest from the Abyss. So that's the debut full length from Chilean unit Condra. Some quieter interludes and some melodic guitar structures, but it still rips your head off. Our first highlighted black metal record, though, injects some speed metal into their sound. It's Costa Rica's Culto Negro and their debut full-length La Noche, Oscura del Alma. So this rages throughout its 39 minutes. It's one of those records that you that gets you off your ass headbanging and air guitaring to. Really excellent stuff. And I fucking love their so appropriate band logo, which utilizes the band name in black metal font over top of the speed metal wheel. Where do I get the t-shirt? UK one-man band Oferwintran returns after 3-year absence with their It Often Befalls Those sophomore release. Continues the trajectory that we found on the magnificent 2019 debut. So here rawness and melody sit side by side with soul member Nidian providing some nightmare-inducing vocals at the mic. Crescendos of continuous violence are remarkable here for fans of Sargist and Horna. Like melody in your black metal? Well, let me introduce you to Trinitas, who've issued their debut Total Heresy. So this is one serious blackened record that strives to get to the heart of evil through an unquestionable urge toward hatred and rage. So what really sticks out is the grinding riffage, but it is Azathoth's performance at the mic that really seals the deal here. His vocals vary from downcast to lascivious to depraved to triumphant. Really a remarkable performance. thrash metal now. We got two albums to talk about. First is a shout out for Spitfire with their new album called Nightmares. So this is some German old school speed thrash with a whiff of Dark Angel in there. Perfect for those beery Friday night drink ups. Out on Witch's Brew label right now. Our highlighted thrash record of the month goes to the self-titled debut from Greece's Cult of Orpist. So this is a 4-track, 17-minute EP that embraces the speed of thrash and incorporates some bludgeoning death sections and vocals. Reminds me a bit of Propane. Great headbanging stuff. Let's move on to death metal now, where we got two albums. First, a hearty shout out to veterans Goatwhore with their 8th full length, first in 5 years, called Angels Hung from the Arches of Heaven. So you can extract some great tracks from this one. Proving once again, though, that old school death metal rules, at least in our our ears here at the Mighty Decibel. We have Germany's disgusting Perversion claiming the best death album of the month with their sophomore full length Remember Me. So it starts with some down-tuned guitars, Slayer-inspired riffage here and there, and some blubbering bass. The lads in disgusting Perversion mix up tempos throughout, so much so that they veer close to Death Doom territory in places. Regardless, this is just one hell of a heavy-ass death metal record. On to doom metal now, and it was kind of light, but we found one record that we could trumpet. If you're looking for something that fits the Halloween mood, may we suggest Detroit's Acid Witch with their 4th full-length Rot Among Us. So it utilizes movie sound bites, keyboard effects, and vocals that oscillate between witch and warlock. It can be played while scaring off the kids at the door looking for Halloween treats.
Detroit firefighters are bracing for Devil's Night. That's the annual pre-Halloween arson spree. Last year, 281 blazes were reported. City officials are taking steps to try and stop the fire.
Let's turn our attention to our fave hardcore punk releases of October 2022 now. 3 shoutouts first. So we'll start off with the split between Point Blank and Mexoff. So Point Blank play some tough New York hardcore, while Mexoff deliver harried hardcore punk. Great teaming there, a really strong EP to check out. Those who still worship at the altar of Speedcore King's cryptic slaughter will need to check out A Por Elos by Spanish Warriors Triple H. Neck braces recommended for that one. And our last shout out goes to Bones with their new one, Vomit, that has some Cro-Mags reference sprinkled throughout. Strong one. We go to Sweden, though, for our fave hardcore punk release of the month. It's from Turbocharged with their 6th full-length Alpha Beast Omega God. So it takes death and delivers it with punk velocities and wild abandon. The lads blast off here with an exciting and pummeling release that kicks some serious ass. Punk metal in 22 has been strong, and we have yet another album to add to their slate of great albums. Over to Hard and Heavy now, which is basically everything that's heavy that doesn't fit on our earlier 3 categories. And we got 3 albums to talk about for October 2022. First goes to, shout out goes to the Mighty Decibel faves, Alpha Boys, the tongue-in-cheek heavy rock and rollers who've issued their new Operation Hangover full length. So this is for those who like to chuckle with their head bang. Our first highlighted Hard and Heavy record, though, goes to Massachusetts unit Seax with their 5th full-length Speed Inferno. So pretty simple proposition here. If you're not into speed metal, stay the hell clear, because Seax lustily embraces the subgenre's tenets throughout its high-octane 38 minutes. So everything that makes speed metal great is on display. There's some great riffs, enthusiasm out the wazoo, high-pitched screaming for vocals, and blow back your hair velocities naturally. Speed kills. Gotta admit that I approached this next one with a little bit of trepidation due to its dodgy artwork. But once I pressed play, I was drawn in. So we're talking about Denmark's Steel Inferno and their 3rd full-length Evil Reign. So their game is speedy trad metal that verges on speed metal, but just stays on the side of true throughout. So some great songwriting engages the listener throughout its lusty 38 minutes, highlighted by some great vocals that sound like a less hysterical John Cyrus of Agent Steel fame. Stay true. So there you have it, the Mighty Decibel's fave albums of October 2022. Did we miss anything? If so, write down below, and so that everybody can check your faves out. And remember to check in every Monday for our new release Mondays. Tuesdays, we have our curated playlists in 40 minutes. Wednesdays, we have our written album or concert reviews. Thursdays, we have our best of top 10s. You know where to go. www.themightydecibel.com. Have a great one, eh?